Well, hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Last we left off, we were in that fridge nook and we worked our way around the patio. So I thought I'd really bring you in to this side of the property since I haven't really given you a layout. I'd like to do that now. We're going to work our way around what we call Horse Hall, but it's going to turn around to where this is turning into our greenhouse and we're going to be building the catio. We're going to start with the catio because I want to start to get the dudes introduced to being outside. Of course the wind picks up, but I just want to get the boys used to, the two that have been roaming free in the room, used to being outside. I want to let our senior feral cat out so he can get kind of used to the room and the schedule of us walking in and out and free roaming a bit like the two boys originally did. Oak and Hinoki. First, let me clean up before we get in here because it's a little crazy looking, but let me give you the tour right now. I know. You're next, my love. So when you come off of that patio that we planted last episode and you make a right, you're gonna be walking towards what is currently the barn, and we're gonna be transforming into the greenhouse. And when you turn that corner, there's like this hallway in between our home and the barn, and that's where our main focus is going to be. Per usual, we're gonna be tackling this in chunks, and right now the name of the game, like I said, is to get the catio up so we can get the boys settled before we kind of move forward with anything else. The boys will have access to a lot, right? To this catio, we're gonna make a little door for them so they can come and go as they please. To the bedroom that it's attached to, I think they're just always gonna have that space as a safe zone. But we're opting to make this larger on the off chance that all three just kind of wanna hang out in here. So if you guys are gonna build a catio, you can literally build it directly around your window, a little bit smaller. We're kind of going large and in charge here. The first thing to tackle is essentially building a box. We're gonna chicken wire most of it so they can always have eyes on what's going on the property, and also incredible ventilation, because if they're hanging out here, it doesn't need to be suffocating. And voila, let there be a giant box frame over the window. So like I said, we're gonna be adding mostly chicken wire, but to the front that is empty right now. That's where like the beds are gonna go on the right hand side, the door is gonna go in the middle, and then they're just gonna have like a play zone to the left. We also decided to wall up the right hand side because the wind kind of comes this direction, so we want to give them protection from the elements if they're hanging out here. Ledgers are the name of the game for the beds, keeping it simple, short, and sweet. So we're just adding like essentially framing to go around where Aaron is gonna cut out some curved shelves, if you will, to be their little nooks and bed zones. The Liene Pix Cut S1 is the world's first smart printing and cutting all-in-one machine right at your home. You just slide the ink cartridge right on in on the side, and then you're gonna choose between your photo paper, which is 4x6, or your sticker paper, which is 4x7. I'm gonna show you both. There are multiple fun things about the Pix Cut, but what I love the most is that not only are you able to like load and use your paper, but when you're not using this machine, you can store it right above and close it on up and it stays its small compact size. Oh, and also this is the cutting side of it, which I can't wait to show you. Let's do our designs first. You're gonna wanna download the Liene photo app. Now you can do this on your desktop or your phone. I'm choosing to operate it from the phone. It was just easier for me, and I moved forward with browsing their templates, but I really wanted to see how the photos would print. So I opted to print a black and white photo of Aaron and I that I love when we first met, and then a pretty like color drenched photo of our front yard with the motorcycle, just to see the two differences and to start our scrapbook. Honestly, blown away by the quality. I even walked out front to show Aaron. He was freaking out because we're just so excited to like scrapbook in real time. And not only are they high quality, but they are waterproof, UV resistant, and scratch resistant. Now, as far as stickers go, I didn't know I'd become obsessed with not only like browsing their templates to add just little extras, but to customize and make our own. It's all about personalization for this. Like I said, this does not just print, it also cuts. So it switches to the other side and it automatically recognizes and extracts all of the outlines. And you can even close down the margins or make them larger within the app, but it's totally personal preference. Where I kind of lost it was going into the AI lab of things because you can just one click auto generate some things, and I was having fun for the animals. It's really funny that Aaron and I have actually been talking about doing something this for so long, and now that we have this right at our fingertips, we're both just so excited to start to add to the scrapbook of memories. And if you guys are interested in checking out the Liene Pix Cut S1 for your own household, for anything, labels, small business, scrapbooking, whatever, I highly suggest clicking the link down below in the description box. For looking so rough. I decided I wanted to start waking up at 4:30 to get just in like a better routine for myself to get things done before I gotta get things done, and I'm up at 3. So I figured I would kind of move Oak and Hinoki's stuff into the catio, open the window and see how they feel. And if they end up hanging out there, I'm gonna close the window and let the senior feral cat, who's like 4 times bigger than them. So I want to like have him get used to moving about the space, being around us, how those two have gotten settled in and just cuddly with each other. But he's just so massive, and they told me he is so spicy. I just want to see who he is on his own before we like incorporate all 3 together. Also, the boys have a couple more weeks recommended to kind of stay around us before we let them, you know, out and to be their full selves and to choose their journey. I just hope that they stay. We're trying to do everything we can to make them just choose this as their home. Also, in between all these projects, Aaron's been working on the kitchen. We took everything down. He started skim coating and redoing electrical, and it already feels so much bigger in here. But this is going to be a long process, so it's fun to have some projects, like a couple of projects going at the same time instead of being like, well, watch us skim coat for a month. It has really been such an honor to have cats and to provide for them and learn them. They're so different than any animal I've ever had. I haven't had a cat, gosh, since I was like 5. And I just, hope that we are doing the absolute most to keep them feeling safe, to keep coming back because, at the end of the day, these guys are feral. And I just love them so much already. So I hope that they like the catio. It was cool seeing them start to explore it and try to understand, and just watching their face like learn is one of my favorite things. I left the boys to their own devices. I didn't want to be watching them, and watching this back just cracks me up because they're actually noticing the rats more. And the fact that that oak just stands on up on his back legs. I'm just like so excited to see them roam around the property in a couple weeks once they decompress a little more. I cannot wait to start this project. And again, a lot of projects are going to go into this, but as I say, take it in small bites so you can manage. And what we're going to do is really understand making this kind of the entryway through horse hall and from our own home, like stepping out of that glass door, being able to step directly into the greenhouse. So Aaron and I were just talking about like what that looks like, what we can use that we have on hand, exactly what we're going to be doing with the plants, what lives in this hallway, what can survive, because you know we've planted over like 200 plants, which I'm going to do a plant tour and property like full tour next episode. But it's all happening and it's very exciting. As always, thank you guys so much for if you stuck around and watched the episode and just showing support. I will see you this weekend for another DIY.